Welcome to all my dear students. I hope all are safe and healthy in your home. So, welcome you all back once again. Dear students, today we are going to discuss regarding the topic letter writing for standard 7th in English 1 paper. Dear students, these are the days of social networking apps such as WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, SMS, email, etc. And we use all this social networking in order to communicate the message from one particular person to another person, and we think that these all social networking apps is updated and letter writing is outdated version. But dear students, there was a day where letter writing was only a one mode of communication. A letter writing plays a major important role. Whatever they wanted to communicate from one person to the another person, they used to write a letter and they used to post it and they used to send it to the person, so that it was a way of communication in the olden days. Letter writing is one of important mode of communication where it was used in the olden days. And writing a letter is an art and it should be cultivated by everyone. Writing a letter and feel of reading that particular letter which cannot be explained and matched with any of our updated version. So, dear students, without much delay, let us learn few more things regarding letter writing. First and foremost, let us see what is the meaning of letter writing. A letter is a written message conveyed from one person to another person. So, whenever we write a letter, it should be in a written form. So, letter writing is also in a written form, not in a oral form. Whatever you want to convey, you will write it. That's why it is called as written form. Letter writing, which will be in the written form, and it is conveyed from one person to another person. You can also convey from one person to one or more person also. So a message which is written and conveyed is itself called as letter writing. In letter writing, there are two types or two categories. The first one is formal letter. It is also called as official letter. And the second one is informal letter, which is also called as personal letter. So, formal letter, which is also called as official letter, and the second one is informal letter, which is also called as personal letter. Where informal letter is a letter which is written to the friends and families, formal letter is a letter which is written to the officials. Okay, so let us see in detail. First, let us see what do you mean by formal letter. So, a letter written in a formal language in stipulated format for official purposes, it is called as a formal letter. A letter you are writing in a stipulated format. As if we can't write a letter. There is a particular format to write a formal letter. According to that, we have to write, and these kinds of letter which is used for the official purposes. For example, it may be business letters, it may be your invitations or job letters, complaint letters, etc. All these kinds of letters is called as formal letter. And again, in formal letter, there are five different types. The first one is letter of apology, second, letter of complaint, third, letter of application, fourth, letter of invitation, and fifth, letter to the editor. So these are the different five main types of formal letter. So letter of apology is nothing but a letter where you're writing an apology, you're asking an apology. You have done something wrong, you have realized that particular mistake, and you're asking apology, you're apologizing for that particular mistake. Then that kind of letter is nothing but letter of apology. Next comes letter of complaint. Letter of complaint is nothing but the system is not proper, or your drainage system, street light, road, etc. If it is not proper, it is not working properly, and you are writing a complaint regarding that, then that kind of letter is called as letter of complaint. And next comes letter of application. Letter of application is a letter where you are applying for something. It may be for the job, it may be for the admission in a school, it may be for the scholarship, etc. All these kinds of letter where you are applying for something, those kinds of letter which is called as letter of application. And next comes letter of invitation. As you all know, invitation is nothing but where you are going to invite someone to some program. Here, letter of invitation is also in the same way where you are going to invite officially. Officially, you are going to invite one particular person to the program. It may be school program or it may be any other program. So you are going to invite that particular person. Those kinds of letter is also considered as a letter of invitation, which is an official letter. Next comes letter to editor. Letter to editor is nothing but where you are writing a letter to the editor of one particular newspaper. It may be any newspaper. For one particular newspaper, in order to create an awareness or in order to say something to the people, you are writing a letter. Those kinds of letter which is called as letter to the editor. Yes, students, this is a format of formal letter. So, in the meaning itself, we have seen that for the formal letter, we have to follow stipulated format. As if we can't write a letter. There is a particular format which we have to follow while writing the formal letter. So, this is a format of formal letter. The first one is writer's address, second, date, third, receiver's address, fourth, salutation, fifth, body of letter, sixth, subscription. So this is a format. So writer's address is nothing but one who is writing a letter. His address should be there, the name and address should be there. So that is writer's address. And while writing the writer's address, it should be in detail. Even the taluk, district and pin code also it should be mentioned in the writer's address, and full name should be there in the writer's address. And next comes date. Even while writing a date also, there is a format which we have to follow. For example, 01, and the month which you have to write, that you have to write in a alphabet, not in a numerical way. For example, you have to not write 06. Instead of that, you have to write the month. For example, it may be June, June, or July, July. Whatever month it is, you have to write in a alphabetical way. Then I have to put a comma. Then you have to write a year. Okay. So first, date in a numerical, month in a alphabetical, and again year in a numerical. This is a format which you have to follow for date. Next comes receiver's address. Receiver's address is nothing but to whom you are writing a letter. Okay, that particular person's name and address you have to mention. That's also in clear you have to mention. Either you can write a name or you can write a designation. Next, salutation. Salutation is nothing but greeting. Okay, as you have heard It may be respected sir or madam, or dear sir or madam. So that is nothing but the salutation which we have to follow. Next comes the body of the letter. While you are writing the body of the letter, it should include two lines of introduction and whatever you want to convey it, and again two lines of conclusion. The body of the letter, which should include three part also. The introduction part also should be there, the matter also should be there, and even the conclusion should be there. And these introduction and conclusion is two lines is enough. Then you have to write the body of the letter in a paragraph wise. Next comes subscription. Subscription is nothing but yours faithfully, yours lovingly, yours caringly. So these all which is called as subscription, where it ends with the letter. So these are the major steps which you have to follow while writing the formal letter. Before we are looking up into some of the examples, so some of the important points which you have to kept in your mind is, the first thing is, don't use short forms or shortcut. So while you are writing a letter, you have to not use any kinds of short form or any kinds of shortcut also. For example, WHY is Y, but instead of that using only alphabet Y, that is wrong. You have to not do like that. Or important, instead of writing full important, only writing IMP, that is also wrong, which is called as shortcut. Nowadays, by using all the updated version, we are used to the shortcut. Okay, so those kinds of shortcut you have to not use in the letter writing. So whatever you want to say, you have to write fully, not in the shortcut or short form. And the second thing is, start from marginal side. While you are writing a letter, you have to start writing from the marginal side itself. Why? So marginal side which gives you a neatness. For the letter, there will be a neatness. So whatever you are writing, it may be writer's address, date, receiver's address, salutation, then your body of the letter, subscription, whatever you are writing, you have to start from the marginal side itself. And the third thing is, don't write XXX or YYY. Okay, so what is this XXX YYY? Some of us are having the habit of writing, instead of name we'll write XXX or YYY. These you have to not write. Either you have to write your original name, or you have to write the name which is given in the letter, or instead of that any other name also you can write, but you have to not write XXX YYY, you have to write name itself. And the fourth main thing is date, the format of the date. As I said you before itself, always the format should be first numerical, then alphabetical, then again numerical. You can see there 06 May MAY, then 2020. I have not written May in a numerical, I have written it in the alphabetical. And the fifth one is maintain neatness. For the letter, a neatness should be there. Whenever you are writing a letter, see that you have to maintain the neatness. The handwriting should be good, so that the other person can read and understand it easily. While seeing the letter itself, that particular person should have good opinion. Okay, by seeing the letter itself, they should not feel that no, I can't read this letter. No, they have to feel that, oh, let me see what is there in this particular letter. So you have to create a good opinion, hence a neatness also should be there in the letter. Next is, body of letter should contain introduction, matter, conclusion. So three part also should be there whenever you are writing the body of the letter. Two lines of introduction and one to two paragraph of matter, whatever you want to say or whatever you want to convey. Again, two lines of conclusion. Okay, all these three parts should be there in the body of the letter. And the seventh is subject directly conveyed. So after greeting, that is after salutation, we have to write the subject, right? You all know, which you have learned in the previous class also. So while you are writing the subject, that subject should say what about what you are writing. Okay, without reading the body of the letter itself, the subject itself should say regarding what you have written the letter. What is your problem? What is your concern? So the subject should be directly conveyed. And the last one is after signature, write only first name. So where after signature, that is at the last in the subscription, where you are writing yours faithfully or your truly, then you'll put a sign, right? So after that, you have to write only first name. You have to not write your full name, only first name you have to write. For example, Rajaram. Okay, Raja Ram is an example. You have to write only the name Raja. You have to not write the second name Ram. Okay, so Raja is a first name, Ram is a second name. So the person name is Raja Ram. So you have to write only the first name, that is Ram. Raja Ram. You have to write only Raja. Okay, my dear students, I hope you have understood. So, these all are the basic things which you have to keep in your mind before you are writing a letter. So, in next recorded lesson, let us see examples for the formal letter. Thank you to you all.